Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Do you know what I've been playing, man? Final Fantasy 1, like the original one for the
I remember
SNES.
you saying this the other day.
It's actually really good.
Final Fantasy 7 is my favourite, one of my favourite games of all time. Obviously I loved like Champ Manager, Football Manager, Monkey Island, things like that, but I replayed 7 recently.
Right. The original one?
The PlayStation
because
one.
It's been remade and all that. I've been looking into it, so we're going to play that next, I think.
Oh mate, you're in for a treat.
That's Maria's favourite game, I know.
Oh mate,
like
because I've got that wee PlayStation Mini down there, and it's on that.
Aye.
So that's what made me replay it. I went, oh fuck it, I'll get a bash.
And it came with that installed.
So I'll get a line of that if you want.
Because that would be good actually. Because I was looking to get one of them because it's the wee SNES Mini that I got Maria years ago. And we've never really played it, but we were having a wee look, and then she started playing Final Fantasy 1, and it wasn't, like, at first, because it was, like, all games in the background, I was just kind of, like, whatever, but then about, like, she was, like, maybe a half an hour into it, and I was just like, oh, hold on, what's happening? And then I, like, sitting down, and then now I'm just kind of guiding her about it and stuff, and I got proper sucked into it.
So I've never played any of the older ones. I've played 6, I tell a lie, I've played 6, but 7, 8's alright, 9 is no bad, 10's brilliant. I replayed 10 recently, I know.
Right.
Because I played 7, then I went, fuck it, I'll play 10 again.
Aye.
But 10's got a follow-up that is, I've been told, shite. I bought it the other day, but my brother told me it's a bit of a letdown.
Aye.
But 7 and 10 are my two favourites.
Well, I've obviously been aware of 7 forever. Every cunt goes on about it. I've just never, I don't know why, it never crossed my paths. I've never been into the turn-based games, but that's the only thing. I'm only kind of recently starting to see how enjoyable
The
they can
appeal
be.
of it.
Aye.
Because you need to think, it's a strategy.
That's what I mean.
element.
It makes you feel like you need to take your time. You need to be patient. You can't just go in fucking flail and then it's like, all right, you've beat that boss and go away. You need to think, all right, before you realise it, you're like, oh, wait a minute, man, you used the ice sword? You know what I mean? Because they're made of lava. That makes sense. Right, so we're getting sucked right into it. We're nearly finished it. And I said that to her, I said, do you want to replay 7? Because I've never played it. And because I knew that was her favourite game. So she's saying aye, so we're going to replay the original. And then maybe have a shot at the remakes, because I've heard there's
play the original first.
Oh no, 100%. I'll play that first.
Aye, but take that away with you today then.
Aye, definitely. That would be good, man. Aye, and but this is what I was going to ask though, right? Because this is the sort of wee conversation we were having. So in the first one, it's like the standard kind of turn-based games that were quite prevalent in the 80s, right? So it was like your characters are wizard, thief, red mage, black wizard, and all this kind of stuff. But then I was like, but why is it then in 7, like what I remember is like the characters are like, there's main characters like Cloud and all this sort of stuff. When did that happen? Like, is it different stories for everyone?
Everyone's got a different story.
Completely different story.
So
they don't tie in or anything like
9
that.
9 is more gone back to what that's like.
Right.
So apparently 9's alright.
Right.
I'm going to play it. I'm going to get a bash. But that's more wizards and the style of the original Final Fantasies.
Right.
I think that was them trying to bring it into the modern age, because that was the first 3D one.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like giving it more contemporary, Japanese style characters.
Well. Alright, okay. And this is the other thing I was wanting to know, right? Why is it then, I'm sure there's a pure deep answer for this, but there was a few other games that were very similar. Turn-based, wizard, and all that kind of stuff, right? You find swords, you get better spells. Why is it that Final Fantasy became the world's famous IP? And other ones like, Stars Tropics, which is brilliant, but it just completely disappeared.
I don't know.
It's weird that,
Aye.
It's weird how just things catch, but just other ones don't.
Aye.
And they were so similar, but you know what I mean? Like,
I want to play that and all.
Stars Tropics amazing.
I've been looking for other things to play like Final Fantasy, but a lot of them are mega hard to try and find now. Like, what was it? Is it Dragon's Quest 8 or something like that? It's another one.
Never heard it, man.
But mate, when you look up in CX, it's like fucking 80 quid to buy.
Right. So that's like, is that like the kind of smarmy gamers that are like, but I played Dragon's Quest and all that?
That's what that'll be. But they're similar fighting style and all that sort of stuff. So aye, definitely take that. Play Final Fantasy 7. Let me know how you get on, mate.
100%, mate. I'm looking forward to it because, like I was saying, I'm so surprised at how much I've got into this Wii game. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I need to try the one that like the crown jewel, the one every cunt keeps going on about. Number 7. Do you know what I mean?
And 10's no far off it in terms of how good it is, in my opinion.
Right. Okay. Well, I might move on to that then. I'll wait and see, because 7 is it a big game? They're all big games, aren't they?
7, they say, takes about 40 hours to complete. It took me well longer than 40 hours.
Aye.
It's
Right. Okay.
an
It'll take me over 100%. That's
I was about 100. I think.
Because I'm shit.
Because I wanted to go about and level up my characters and all that sort of shit.
Every now and then I'll dive into a game. Right. I got a game recently, like a kind of horror game called Chronos. Right. And before I went into it, because that's the only thing, see for me, man, like it consumes my life for about 2 or 3 fucking weeks, maybe.
I love it when you get something like that.
I know, I love it, but I need to be wary of that, because I'm just like, right, everything's going to fucking get left behind and all that, right?
Leave it behind. Life's shite,
I know.
I know what I mean? When you go today, go to Tesco, do you know what I mean? Pay some bills.
When I'm on my deathbed, I'm like, glad I got that spreadsheet.
Go and become Cloud Strife, man. Ride a chocobo into fucking battle, mate. That's the idea.
But like, see, before I started that game, but I googled just to see how long's the typical playthrough, and they said, like for the first playthrough, if you go about and check everything, all the side quests and all that, it's roughly about 16-17 hours. I've not even completed my first playthrough yet, and I'm up to about 40 hours, man. And I don't even know how that's possible, man. Like I don't know if I'm going about all these side quests or no, but I'm just that bad at games, mate. It takes me fucking ages, man.
But I'm similar, man. You watch these videos on YouTube and you go, how the fuck do you, like Grand Theft Auto? Like I've went back the new and I'm playing Vice City Stories, because I played obviously Vice City, all the main ones. I never played Vice City Stories or Liberty City Stories, so I got in for the PlayStation 2 and I'm playing that, and I'm like, I was stuck on a mission. How the fuck can I not get this? And I watched a YouTube playthrough of that mission.
Aye.
And the guy's just fucking...
They always make it look so easy and all,
and then
don't
I
they?
went, oh, alright. And then I'm fucking like, I've got all my fingers or thumbs, man. I'm just like, through the carry there.
Somehow, but they always make it look so fucking slick and easy and all that. It's like they just sideline a bullet and then fucking like take down about 3 cants or whatever. Then you try it and your wee guy's going up to the side and all that, man. Going all motors, and then motors run by you and you're like, how are you meant to plan for that? But I don't really get it myself, man. But
I've got a real problem with, I can't get into modern games, and I almost feel like, see, when I'm playing them,
right?
See, I don't know if it's because I'm older, right? I go to myself, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I playing this fucking game?
Aye.
But I think because they games are for a time when I was younger, I don't feel that way, so I can get immersed in them again.
Right.
So it's only certain games for back in. I couldn't go back, because I bought the thing. I've got it for that wee PlayStation as well. I'll give you that. It's a thing you hack it with. You plug it in and you can
get all the other games.
PlayStation
game.
Aye. But most of them I'm playing and I'm like, what am I doing?
Why
am I wasting time playing this shit?
I know what you mean.
But if it's like Grand Theft Auto, if it's like Final Fantasy, anything like that. But weirdly, if they bring out a new game, I can still get into that.
Aye.
Because I know the world, or there's like, even like with new Final Fantasy ones, if it's just like the song's the same and there's a couple,
there's familiarity there, so you can get into it easier. Do you know what I mean?
That's in my subconscious.
Aye.
And there's a relaxing feeling.
Aye,
in me
100%. It taps into something primal, man. But like, see, like with modern games and all, this is a big problem. I think I don't even think this is. I think this is a common problem, right? But see, back in the day, when you'd get like games for even for the PlayStation 1, right? Maybe 2 is when this has started to kind of drift in, but you'd get a new game and it would always be that frustration, because you'd just go fucking in raw, man, no rubber or anything like that. Just didn't look at any manual, just go in, try it, and you'd get your arse kicked. And you'd be like, how am I meant to do that? And then somebody would read the manual and say, oh, if you press this, that, and that, you'll get to do this. And you're like, all right, and you had to learn the mechanics, right? Now, I think you can just put in any game and they play the exact same. It's always the same, like sticks to control, usually X, square for specific actions, circle to like, do whatever, and then the trigger buttons to like aim and fire. It's the same for every one of them. So I think that kind of learning it is a way, if that makes sense. So it's
is a lot less.
Kind of boring in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. And a lot of games fucking now want you to buy shit.
Aye, and
see when Danny plays like FIFA and all that, and I've got to buy him all these fucking download
the
packs.
add-ons and the deluxe pack
20
and all
quid,
that.
And he's like, did you get any good players, son? No, they're all shite. I'm like, that was 20 quid.
Brilliant. Aye. I know, mate. Like, they're skinning you for absolutely fucking everything.
And another thing I hear about it now is fucking, see this whole shite where you download games.
Aye.
So, like, I can't even a lot of the time buy a physical copy in the
physical
shop.
copy,
for
aye.
Christmas coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to see a thing I don't want to go, it's on your computer, the new son.
Aye,
Like,
I
I
never
want to
even
go,
thought of
here's
that.
a physical, like,
So what you
open the
need to
packet.
open?
Oh my god.
You could just make your own one, but so he's got something.
We'll have through it.
It's a drawing of your game, and it's already installed, so it's like kind of double dunter kind of thing. Maybe, I don't know,
Well,
man.
like a wee,
I would enjoy that.
a
Ways
frame,
today, I don't think so.
A
But
frame at a Poundland, and I've got like a drawing of the game's cover in it. There you go, son.
mate, it's fun for all the family, man. That'll keep you busy. I never really thought of that. That means that like it's taking away the shit to open. See, I don't know if I'm sure I would have brought this up at some point, man, but the most heartbreaking thing for me at Christmas, right? This is a pure incidental story. I think I was like 8 or 9, right? So peak fucking Santa is real type thing, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm a slow learner, right? But woke up, heavy buzzing, ran down the stairs, got into the living room, got to the couch, every present was open. My big brother just opened them for me. And I was
What
like,
the fuck?
I was like, you've took the best fucking part
That's
of Christmas
insane.
away, man. And my mum was just like, oh, just play with the toys or whatever. And I
What?
was like, all right, I just need to wait for another fucking year, man. Thanks.
That's insane, man.
Scunnered, mate. I think that's probably the first time in my life I felt the emotion of scunner. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, that's what this feels like. Brilliant.
I remember there was one
And
Christmas
it's came back ever since.
where I felt like this. It was the first time where I felt, oh, I'm becoming an adult. It was like the pile of presents was smaller, but
There's a bit in the couch you can sit on there
aye,
next to them.
aye. But obviously this stuff's dearer when you get older.
Aye, I know, aye.
But then it was like opening the stuff up, so trainers, all that sort of stuff, cracking, cheers more, and then it was like a box, as if that was my last thing to open. I'm like, this has got to be something, man.
This is the
Is
crown
this
jewel,
a
man.
computer or something. Opened up, it was a video recorder. Well,
I'll go and plug this in now.
This is it was a VC. I had a VCR. She was like, no, but you can record tapes on the other tapes. And I was like, what?
Shit, could I've no started with this one, man? Do you know what I mean?
I've got a tape. So in order to record the tape on another tape, I need to have the tape. So it defeats the purpose.
I don't know, mate. That was always the heartbreaking thing, man. Like, it was just to kind of let
I'm
you
an adult now.
to get
We
it.
tear.
Aye.
With my video player in my hand.
The
Cheers,
pile
Mo.
would get weird, and the couch was somehow getting closer to the front door, and then eventually they're like, right, see you later
Aye,
on.
tip
Like,
the couch out the door.
Aye.
Were you on it?
and take this shite way, you know, man. Aye.
Fucking Christmas, man. Skins me every year. But
I bet it does,
so
man. I
far,
know, aye.
people watching, Neil is not here. He is ill this week, and we hope you get better soon, Neil. He'll be back next week for the Halloween special.
That's why, like, obviously we'll talk about the film, keep that going, and Neil will update us with his points when he can, but we'll keep it simple, stupid, innit? We'll just keep it simple, nice wee freezy one, and then when he gets back in, we'll get back into swinging and stuff like that.
Aye. So we'll talk about that a wee bit later.
We can get into that. In fact, actually, that reminded me, man. Were you a fan of Kiss, the band? No. Did you see the guitarist died?
Aye.
Ace Frehley? Aye. I think it's getting quite scary with that now, man, because I don't want to say it, he jinx it, right? In fact, I'll knock on wood, right? But I think Big Arnie it's that generation now, man. And I remember I told you that before. Like, when I was younger, that was my safety net. I was like, as long as he's about, I'm safe. But that line is
You're not
coming
safe
out,
anymore.
man, because cunts for Kiss and all that are dying now and all, man. And
He
it's
must
like,
have been a fair age, though, mate. Mind you, Arnie isn't, or.
but Arnie must have been the same generation,
Aye.
man. Do you know what I mean? So
But I never liked them because, like,
they had one good song.
Gene Simmons, when you see him
He's a better
anytime,
twat, man.
wank, man.
Aye.
A good businessman, but an absolute pellet.
Aye. No, he is. He's 100% knows how to make money, but he's just an absolute bellend, man.
But all that generation are starting
starting to fall down there, man.
Aye.
Aren't they? But
Shift
they
half
had
a planet.
one good song, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
Crazy, crazy nights. I hated that song.
No, it's the one that's the I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. That song was
No, I
good.
like that song.
That was
Aye.
a bop, man.
Aye.
And I think it was that no was it Bill and Ted?
Aye.
Aye, it's the end of that.
Did they do God gave rock and roll?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the one and all. Actually,
God
they had quite a
gave
few
rock
good
and-
songs.
They
man.
did actually. Aye.
Aye, like some of these songs would be cool to hear, like with your mad with it, the big arena and all that. It would be quite fun.
Did you ever
to
see
hear.
the video where it's MTV and it's meant to be their big comeback? So obviously I think it's the 70s, early 80s was their big main period when they were young, and then what happens is they release a music video on MTV. This is when MTV's just starting, and it's like music videos is becoming the big fucking thing. And they do a video where it's like these lassies all sitting with like, the leather on and all that, and the big fucking hair that they all had.
80s hair.
Aye, and then they turn round and it's like them all going, like they're pure in a streetcar named fucking Desire or whatever it's called, man.
Aye.
The Sharks and the Jets.
West Side Story.
That's it. And fucking they're walking out and they've got no makeup on, and it's like, these cunts are ugly as fuck, man.
Oh, that was that. Because I know.
This was the comeback without the makeup.
Without the makeup, aye, that's right, man. I heard that pure flopped, but didn't it? Aye, that
Nuclear
heavy
bomb.
flopped, man.
Aye.
But it's because they
Hiroshima, mate.
see for me, right? Kiss, Aerosmith, and bands of such. Now they're accessible. They still tour these bands and all, man, right? Like, but at the time, I seen them as like they weren't really real. The idea of them existed. See when we went to the school and we went to Disneyland and we went on the mad Aerosmith roller coaster.
Mate, remember we went that about 17 times in a row?
On the road, to hear
playing.
that song.
Aye.
But that.
Oh no, that's right. It was different songs.
The first like 5 times it was different songs, and we were like, we're gone until that song comes on, and then eventually we go to it.
It made the roller coaster better,
I
no?
did, man.
What
Somehow,
way?
man.
Yes.
But see, that was what I felt like those bands were like. They were just an idea. They were just a marketing machine, and so you would never really see them live. And I think obviously as times went on, the world's got smaller with things like that. You'll see them on tour now.
They were
so
too
it's like,
far away.
but they were.
They seemed like a different planet they were on.
Aye, yes,
Aye.
they were Disneyland. You know what I mean? In America, so I think that's where Michael Jackson.
You've only seen them in the
Kiss
Maryhill
and-
Community Central Halls.
Nah, never. That's what I mean. Like you would hear every now and then somebody like Prince would appear in the SCCC,
Aye.
and that was huge. But they were the type of bands that they just existed
Toured the
somewhere
US.
in America, and that
Aye.
was it. So what was that? Where was I going with that story? I totally lost track of myself, man.
I think Arnie's the only one about you, man. You and Neil.
I know. But that's what I was going to say though, is like because that's why I think things like that never really worked. Like, oh, we're going to take the makeup off, we're going to get serious. They know that bands like
This is your
Aerosmith
bread
and
and
stuff,
butter.
you stay in your lane.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Like whenever they go to that, people are like, no man, we want you in the arena and we want to be shouting that song and that's it.
Aye,
kinda
but
thing,
back
you know
then
what I mean?
you didn't know that there was going to be this time, because history, like, so say 70s, 80s, right? Before that it was just like fucking, hey darling, for like 50 years before that, right?
Aye.
You know what I mean? Just this pure shite music, everything's grey, everybody's wearing a wee hat and all that, got to work.
Except Motors, for some reason the Motors were all like yellow and pink and
They
all
were
that,
nicer,
man.
man.
They were brilliant,
Aye.
but it was just like much brighter.
So maybe for the 60s, late 60s onwards, right, it becomes psychedelic, then it's like 70s, 80s. They're all like very defined eras. Whereas
Aye.
before that, it's all kind of similar. Everything moved at a slower pace, so trends didn't. I mean, there wasn't trends. You didn't have the money. You were doing a pit. You didn't have money to get
Pretty
a pair
much.
of fucking platform shoes. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Listen, my platform shoes have got fish in the boat with them. Fish are
Really
deep and all that.
Working, fighting, or just like struggling to survive, man.
But so because that never existed before that, there was no template for people to know that
The
if you
lane.
waited 20 years though and just stuck with that thing, even if shit dipped and you weren't hot anymore,
Comes back
there
around.
would be a nostalgia factor
Aye.
in the future. That's how, mate, Vanilla Ice is fucking still touring.
Aye, you know,
No,
aye, absolutely.
You know what I mean? There's like 90s, 80s fucking tours where it's all these different acts that probably were scraping by
Mate, see,
outside their boom period.
aye.
And then now it's like, oh fuck, I'll go and see.
There's money to be
Aye.
made every angle, but that's the thing, right? See if I was like an MC Hammer or something like that, right? And I think like this is exactly where Neil would jump in and say, no, but he's got much better songs than like that one hit wonder kind of thing, right? But in my head, it's a one hit wonder guy. I would just go and make like a bomb for like student unions and stuff like that. That's where I would just go. If I wasn't popular and nobody wanted to see me, I'd go and just steer into that ironic, every cunt's coming to hear you for that one
The
song.
Keith Chegwin circuit,
Aye,
man.
the
Timmy Mallet doing fucking Strathclyde Jr. and stuff like that.
Aye, Rick
Aye.
Astley and all that,
Aye.
man. By the way, I might say that to you as well, right? Rick Astley, man, right? Never Gonna Give You Up. Is that in the at least top 20 most, no best or anything like that, but most popular songs of all time? Do you think that one song is in there?
No.
Never Gonna Give You Up. Just because, like, everybody knows it. Everybody.
I definitely think it's in a shout of being top 100, but I don't know about top 20.
Top 20.
Aye.
But, like, I don't know, man. I think that might be.
Are you talking about a song that just transcends in every cunt?
Everybody
if you
knows
say Never
it.
Gonna Give You Up.
That's what I'm saying. Like
People go, Never Gonna Let You
popular
Down.
songs,
Aye.
like pop songs, because it's like every cunt knows it, and nobody hates it. It's just like, even if it's in an ironic way, everybody likes that song.
Aye.
But see, when you listen to that song, somebody must have fucking sold their soul to the devil to make that popular, man, because it's so shit. Every component is pure shite and flat, but you put it together, for some reason it's a pure bop, man. It's weird.
Stock Aitken and Waterman kind of songs.
Aye.
Because the other day there, I was watching MTV, trying to get a good couple of more watches of it before it disappears at the end of the year. Because MTV's shutting down.
Aye.
And I was sitting doing a bit of work on the laptop, and I had it on the background, and I just wasn't paying attention, and eventually it changed for what I was watching to Kylie Minogue, Then versus Now, right? So it was like songs from our recent times, in back in the day. And I couldn't find the remote, man, so I'm just sitting doing my work, couldn't be fucking getting up, right? And I was like, fuck, but it played 20 minutes or something, mate, and it was just song after song after song, and I went, I didn't know she had...
Turn It Into Love's a fucking banger,
mate,
man.
one of them,
I love it.
One of them came on, and it tells you in the bottom corner the name of the song, then the album.
Aye.
This was for 19, and the year below that, it said the year 1992, and it said Kylie's Greatest Hits, and I was like, she had a Greatest Hits album
But then,
in 92, and the song before it that played was for last year, and you're like,
Right.
fucking hell, how
Aye.
long has this bird been making thigh slappers, man? If you're not into her, fair enough.
No, I know.
But like,
no, every one of them for her is a good one for me, but there is a couple
same,
of songs
same.
that come on, and I'm like, actually kind of like
aye.
this song, man.
No, but you're like, that's for a track record of being,
On top.
I need that.
Or hitting, aye.
Like every time you come back, you might take a year or two off, but every time you come back,
Aye.
it's in the charts.
It will get there.
I don't know many people that have pulled that off.
Mate, and think about it in that way, right?
For the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s,
Aye.
I don't name one. Like,
No,
I think
like-
it's only her.
No, even Madonna was really on form to that point.
Aye, some
Like-
people disappear for a bit. Like
Aye.
a Madonna or something, like, if every decade you could say there's at least one hit, right?
Aye.
But there's very few people that are like that.
Oh,
But I just never
100%.
thought that way her.
No, I
Until
know
I saw that
she's
the
one
other
of
day.
she's one of these sleeper artists that
Aye.
until somebody brings it to your attention. It's cause it's Kylie Minogue, mate. That's why we grew up.
Yeah, she's
And
not
we'd
in
be
your
like, I'm not listening to Kylie Minogue.
I'll
But
put a
then when
poster on my
somebody-
wall.
Aye, of
Know what
course.
I mean?
But like when somebody
Next to
brings it to
Jordan.
your attention, then you start going like, oh fuck, alright, I didn't know she was just in the background making the millions all
Aye.
that time. She got that. She was that famous, but that. She even, remember her sister tried to get in on the
Danny
action, man?
Minogue.
Aye. And she was had like one single, and then did she go on Big Brother, and then
Something
that was
like
it. Everybody was like, nah,
Aye.
get rid of her, man. Like, fucking bring Kylie back on, man.
I thought Danny was hot enough. I thought
She was alright, but we
Smoke
don't
show.
need two Minogues, mate.
Nah, mate.
You know, that's too many
When
Minogue.
Minogue do it, man.
Aye. Minogue sounds like a pure filling dessert and all that. It's, like, it's too much Minogue.
Do you fancy
man.
a little Minogue?
I was going to put that song on just for that one note, but I don't want to get as like blocked or
Demonetized.
whatever, right? But it's that, right? The reason I'm coming on to that, Never Gonna Give You Up Again, right? Came on my playlist recently, and it was like, I know I've heard that song a million times, but I don't know if I've ever actually listened to it and paid attention, like consciously listened to the song,
Right.
because I was just like, the melody's pure shite, right? The vocals are pure shite, but there's a couple of bits in there, man, especially one note where it's just like, that can't be real. Like I thought it must have been a doctored thing, because when he just goes like, and I'm like, why is this song so popular when he's hitting it with notes like that? It makes no sense, man. Can I play that note?
I can't play the note, mate.
Right? Because
If you're not playing the full song, I'm sure we can get away with a wee-
I'm sure I know where it's at, right? So,
I bet you do.
but
I
it's
fucking
just
bet you
so, it's like pure nasally, you know? It's like, and I'm like, mate, it's so bad, man.
I think he's it, man. Let's see it.
There he is, man. And it's not like he was like a pure pop star looking cunt, man. Remember Big Vince got rickrolled, man?
Aye.
That was probably the best thing ever, man.
I know, what is he doing now? He's dressed like fucking Rodney at the Only Fools and Horses when he became a yuppie, man. See the later seasons?
That's right, aye.
He's got the big jacket on.
Aye, so he was a fashionista. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough.
We're no strangers to me.
I think this is it. This note. No.
Right.
Because it's that note, but it's the next time that he does it, right?
I'll pull up a bit, hold on. Because I'm not looking for these clips when I edit it.
Right, I think it's this note. Mate, have you ever noticed that?
No?
How did he get away with that? How is that song
Aye, how
so
did the guy in
popular?
the booth no go, oh, hold on a minute here. Pull the wee hang down.
Come on,
Stop,
Rick.
Rick, mate. Like,
Play the game, Rick, you know what I mean?
What are
I'm
you
not
doing?
recording that.
guy's ears are bleeding.
Oh my
fuck's
god,
sake.
man. I was actually howling at that because I was like, that's got to be somebody taking the piss, and I had to go and seek the actual video out. And I was like, no, that's actually the way it's in, man.
The real deal Damien Steele, man. That's. What is he playing it?
Ricky the Dragon fucking Astley, man.
Creamboat, man. Dreamboat.
Oh, mate. Aye. So what were we talking about, Cass?
No, in fact, we've talked about there is MTV going away.
Oh, aye. That's an end of an era, man.
So what's happening in Europe and the UK is they're keeping the main channel, but that's not got any music on it, so it's not even MTV anymore. But they're
Is it just like
rid of the music
TV
channels.
shows and that are on it?
Aye, reality shows and stuff.
That's been away for a while, but innit, on the channel.
Mainly, it bled for like there was a wee bit of music still on it, like the odd show.
Right.
About 2010, I'm guessing roughly, is where it started changing because there was more money to be made out of reality TV style shit because it was cheaper to make and all that pish. And the music videos were getting less viewers because by that time you've got fucking streaming and all that shit's becoming more prevalent.
Aye.
So people have got better access to whatever music you want to listen to, whereas a lot of the time, unless you bought an album for £18 at a fucking HMV, that's where you had to go.
That's where you had to go.
Know what I mean?
That's where it funneled through.
By that point, YouTube's becoming a bit more prominent and stuff. So I think that kind of changed it. It's apparently it still gets an average of a million viewers on MTV 90s, which is the one I watch all the fucking time.
Aye.
MTV 80s, I don't know, but I think it's kind of similar. But there was MTV 2, MTV 90s, MTV 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, when I get up in the morning, before everybody else gets up in the house, tidying up, feeding the pets and all that, I'll put the living room telly on, and I'll just stick it on out of habit.
Aye.
MTV 90s, with the sound in a wee bit. So it's just a bit of background noise in the house while I'm going about day.
Bit of ambience.
Aye, bit of ambience. And I'm like gutted that I'm going to lose it now because there's now 90s and it's pish. Like at least MTV 90s, sometimes you get, and I like Clubland sometimes, but no at fucking 8 in the morning, mate. I'm not putting on
there's
fucking
a time and a
Castles in the
place,
Sky
innit?
at fucking 8 in the morning on a Tuesday, mate. Do you know what I mean?
No, today. Aye, but I get you.
Aye. But if it's a fucking Friday night or something, I put a bit of that on.
Aye, pump it up, hen.
Aye, but no fucking 8 in the morning, like everybody's still sleeping.
Aye.
Know what I mean? I've got no limits on my dun 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 dun, like no chance. But I'm gutted that I'm gonna no have that anymore. And I didn't think it was a big thing until hearing that, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's a thing
Does it affect
gone
you?
away from my life. Like last night, I got a curry at Andy's in Maryhill Road.
Mm-hmm.
Curry
know
sauce
where you're
tastes
at.
completely different from everywhere else, as you'll attest to,
Aye,
right?
aye.
And my missus said, you know, the guy at works there's getting older. What if one day that just doesn't exist anymore?
It's going to
And
Schwarzenegger
I
it,
was
man.
like going, that's going to happen, innit?
It
Like
will
one
happen.
day, and then that flavour of the curry sauce
Gone.
won't exist anymore.
Aye.
And I don't know, mate. I'll probably have to go down and put a black rose outside Andy's, mate, Maryhill Road, mate.
Mate, you go and have a wee word in his ear and ask for the recipe, man.
No, if he fucking has a heart attack and just draps, mate.
Nah,
Like,
well, that's a risky play,
and
aye.
that's in the wind, mate.
It's the
That
game
just
that you play,
fucking
mate.
evaporates that recipe.
He might just go like, don't worry, son, give you a wee handshake and then you come away with a big fucking menu list. Man.
I know this is pathetic, right? But swear to God, see if he was ever shutting down
Mhm.
and I knew ahead of time, I would go in and probably go, I'll give you £200, mate, for that exact recipe. of curry
Aye,
sauce.
mate,
'Cause
I wouldn't
don't
even,
want to live in a
I
world
wouldn't
where
even
that
blame you,
sauce
mate. Aye.
doesn't exist, man. I'll be say, look, Rick Astley, Andy, where you went? Oh my God.
Cause I'm screaming.
But MTV not going to be there anymore.
That is
And
an
this
end
them
of an era,
winding it
man.
down. So like that's going to happen in America and all. And then it won't be MTV anymore. It'll be MTV in name only.
MTV
and-
Ghost.
And MTV was fucking such a big thing.
It was
growing up.
huge, man.
Aye,
Aye,
like, all
that's-
the pop culture things were on there. all the big award shows where all this shit happened, like Kanye West fucking out his bin,
Aye.
knocking people out the way, Wu-Tang Clan, fucking all that stuff, with Old Dirty Bastard invading the stage. Usually people invading the stage.
Aye.
I don't know if Bobby Brown was on that. You ever seen a clip of Bobby Brown
Barter
singing?
and Whitney.
No. I've
It's the
seen
same guy, but aye.
same,
Right.
Same guy.
Right.
And this is probably why.
The same
mate.
fists.
Same guy that, I'm sure it's MTV, I could be wrong, but it's an award show, and he's doing a wee dancing number, a wee fucking...
Jiv.
A wee...
Jig.
He's one of the... Like MC Hammer, he does a dance routine when he's singing, and he drops a bag of Coke and just picks the Coke up mid two-step, man.
Never seen it.
Get it on,
I'll
man.
get it on. remember he had to claw a bit of shite out of Whitney's ass, man.
What?
Do you not remember that?
No.
She was that she was that fucked on fucking crack, man, that she couldn't take a shit and he had to like dig in there, man, and had to pull it out. Grim.
What, rooting for gold, man?
Aye.
That's that noise she made, wasn't it? You went too far, Bobby.
Bobby Brown.
Coke bag.
Coke bag. I was spelling it right.
He's a fucking Coke bag, man. Right, let's see this. This will come up.
Oh, there he is, man. Aye.
Bobby Brown drops Coke bag on stage.
That's why I love doing this podcast, man. I learn stuff.
Right, so this is it, right? This is 100. It's MTV Awards. I was right. Right, watch this. It's only 22 seconds. Right, look for it, right? Tune and all, mate.
Ghostbusters 2,
Look,
innit? Oh,
dropped into flare there, right?
fuck's sake.
Grabbed it. Shit.
Aye, that would have been all our Twitter right
Look, right
now,
in his
man.
pocket,
wouldn't
man. Closer.
it? That's my bag for the halftime fucking show. Aye, that was
Dishing
blatant.
it to
That was
Patsy's to
blatant,
fucking...
I know, man. wasn't it?
Aye. Milli Vanilli backstage, man.
I love seeing that, but like mad stuff like that, like just kind of makes them feel more human in a way. Do you know what I mean? That's what I kind of like it. But obviously, he battled Whitney, so
Aye,
fucking.
fuck him, man. Him and,
Is he
him
still
and
gone?
I think he's still
Is
alive,
he?
aye. But her and the daughter, her daughter did. And I think they died the
Really?
same way in a bath.
Did they?
Aye.
That's grim.
Innit?
It was grim, actually. For that whole story of her was grim. Did you see Who's the Mad Cunt as well? Got done in recently. The proper horrible cunt, the Beast guy.
What do you mean? Like, is he a musician or?
He was in Lost Prophets.
Oh, aye, chefed, man. He
What's
took
his
clear the game. Ian Watkins.
Ian Watkins. I always forget his name, man. He lasted a lot longer than I was expecting him to be fair, man.
Mate, I think like he must have been in segregation or something like that.
That's what I thought. Apparently he wasn't, because
No?
apparently he wasn't.
That's what the other prisoners going, no, he sound, let him in.
Right, so-
Like, come here, Ian.
Aye,
Bang.
man, I've got a bunk for you, mate. No, like, so, like, I remember I listened to a podcast years ago. Like, this is when this first all kind of came to light. I wasn't privy to it. I didn't really pay attention to the shit in the news, right? Mm-hmm. But I listened to a podcast years after it, and they covered that. They did like true crime people, and he was one of the topics one week. And I didn't know half of the shit that he was doing. I was like, oh my god, man, this was
it's
bad shit.
Bleak, man.
It was actually hard to listen to as
Aye.
well, right?
They said it was like there's categories of what he done, and it's like he was category 1,
Aye.
and then you get told what that is, and you're like, what the fuck, man?
Really, really, really grim, right? But anyway, so when it came to the time where he got charged, he didn't get charged with the full shebang. He get charged with like a life sentence, whereas like I think he was facing like fucking. I'm pulling this number at Mars, but like facing like 20 life sentences, but he got done with one, and all the other shit. It was like not proven.
Aye, so there
whatever.
wasn't enough evidence.
Aye, to hit him with it. So he was like segregated because he was getting battered all the time.
But
I think,
because
or,
he'd been
like,
in for years,
aye.
it was getting
I
wound
think
down. Like,
I think so. And then somebody's fucking caught up with him, because I think he's been stabbed before or something like that, man. I don't know. Like, don't listen to what I'm saying, by the way, man. I'm making all this up
rest in peace,
years
man.
ago. But he's horrible, man. Like, so one of the very few times where you're actually like, good. Like,
good.
I'm kind of glad he got fucked, man.
Aye, fuck him, man. But Bobby Brown, I'd rather hang out with Bobby Brown and fucking
Aye,
Hawkins, man.
aye, when it comes to it, mate, aye, nobody's innocent here, but there's
Best of a
somebody
bad
that's
situation.
more innocent than somebody else. Aye, 100%. But do you know, think like see with this guy as well, right? This has just popped in my mind. I remember they were saying when they gave the backstory.
Like his face and all, he just looks like a pure cartoon villain, doesn't he?
I honestly think it's when like real criminals are finally caught, they just go, fuck it, I'm going full supervillain, man. And they take that forward. Because Gary Glitter was the same. Remember, he just like whipped his wig off him and just went full Lex Luger, man. Or Lex Luthor.
Lex Luger? What, in a chair? Pure fuck?
Actually, pure belt and that. The crab pose.
Oh, mate,
no, but he went,
early 90s Lex Luger?
he went,
That'd be terrifying.
The narcissist.
A pure bolt Gary Glitter. Just roaming the fucking prison grounds, mate.
Bobby Brown's running about with a mirror on that. But he whipped it up, man. He just went
Bobby
full...
the Brown eating. And the narcissist, Gary Glitter.
Oh, mate. And I'd still hang out with him. All that cunt. Because they seem like cunts at least you'd fucking go for a fish supper there the night. Fuck knows where that cunt's taking you, man. Like, that's like... You're like, mate, I didn't know...
basement.
I didn't know no cunt still lived in this close, man. Like, where are we?
You're up that abandoned fucking house in the estate in Port Glasgow.
Fucking things running by you, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, I can't breathe, man.
It's Jesus wept.
Oh my God. Bobby the Brown eating. It's a coke mirror and all. Somebody's expression in that.
Just stains on every mirror, man. Get my calves, Bobby. Right, so what's his name again? Ian Watkins, right?
Oh my God.
They were saying when they were getting the backstory of him, right? They were saying that his band reported that he wasn't into drinking or drugs or any of that when it first started. He was very clean cut. And that made me think, man, right? I'm sure you've met many of these cunts as well. Whenever you went to, like, you know, in school, college, whatever, you'd go to places, right? You started, like, interacting with different groups and new people and all that. But there would always be that one guy every now and then that'd pop up that when he drank, when he take anything and all that sort of stuff, and you're like, all right, that's fine. But something was always.
I know,
like,
you were always like, what's your fucking deal then?
You're like, what's going on
it's
there?
It's the Joey Diaz thing where he's like, I don't trust people that do nothing.
Aye.
Like, what's your thing?
Like, strictly do nothing.
Do you suck toes? Do you do something? Tell me something.
And that's what I think it is. It's because there's got to be this inner demon that they're aware of, and they're like, I cannot let this out.
And if I
touch
something that's...
There's a chance that's coming out. Even
suppresses.
if it's like, he went fucking full... what's the mad cunt for Ghostbusters 2 in the painting?
Vigo.
He went full fucking Vito, man.
Vigo.
Oh, Vigo. He went
from Brooklyn, mate.
He went full Vigo, man, and fucking goo under the city and all that when it came out, right? That's bad. But they're worrying about, like, I'm going to say something like that. Like, I'm going to be like, oh, I fucking love my ma's toes. You're like, what? You're like, all right, I'm not drinking again. Do you know what I mean? That's bad, but that's what I think they're hiding.
Oh, so you think he was, like, hiding that
he knew
something
was going on there?
Early on.
Yes. And I need to make sure... that
and then
kind
maybe
of come out.
he got more famous, he got away with it a wee bit, and then went, oh fuck, and then fucking just fully became Vigo the Carpathian.
Exactly, mate. Coming out of that painting. That's what I think.
Oh my God, Vigo, a child.
Exactly. Wayne's just levitating, just fly towards the tour bus. The band's like, oh, what's that? You saw fucking Wayne's banging on the door, man. Ian's like that, fuck. Oh, yeah. Should have laid off the coke, man. So that kind of steers us into the film, man. You want to talk about that for a bit?
Martyrs.
Hey, what's the matter with you? Mate, do you know
Where is this going, man?
Do you know Hank?
We went for MTV shutting down to that, and then fucking you're like, I want to talk about Martyrs now.
I know, man, this is a grim episode, isn't it? But see
we're talking about fucking Final Fantasy.
I know, so innocent, man. I know, man. Wizards.
Fuck, man.
But see, the thing is, right? When I was younger, I used to always like watch brilliant films, right? Like Ronin, for example, and my brain would spoil them. Because I'd get to the end and I'd go like, what if De Niro just opened the case, we see the glow, and then he just looks at the camera and goes, and the music goes like the Italian music, and I'm like, that would ruin the film.
Hey, forget about it.
And then some of them stick in my head, and I actually think, is that part of the film, or am I just making that up? And I think that with Martyrs, like, what if...
That's kind of like you're saying with the bit at the end of The Guest. where he
Aye.
does the thumbs up.
Aye. That's what I mean. Seeing about
It was
10
so
years
out of
time,
place.
in 10 years' time, I'll probably think of that and go, did he actually
Aye,
give
did
the
that
thumbs
make it
up,
up?
or has my brain just done
No,
that?
surely he didn't.
Added in that part of the scene, man. I need to rewatch it, which is good because obviously rewatchability for it. But that's what.
No, hold on, rewatch it.
that's
I'm
what
never
this-
watching this again.
That's what I was going to
Roy,
say.
I want to go back to a time before I watched this movie. I don't ever want to see this movie again.
I was going to say that this film is a one and done
Aye.
film, and you can't
Mate, I'm
watch
out,
it.
man.
Aye,
Duncan Bannatyne,
it's
full
just-
bifter, man, gone.
so unpleasant to
Aye.
watch, innit?
Now,
But
before you say this, right, what I'm like, so see, after watching it, I was like, what is wrong with the guy that wrote this? What is wrong with the director? Now, I've done a wee bit of digging, and there's an interview where I think it's the director, might be the writer, but I think it's the director. And he goes, I was in a very dark place in my life. And it's like, dark place? You should be forever locked in a dark place, mate. You should be buried under Fritzl's basement, you cunt.
does he
I wouldn't want to be in a room with that guy, see if there was like cutlery and all. I'd be looking going, is he going to, like...
Aye.
what-
For some reason, I imagine him in a cell, and like if you're bunking up with him, and then he's just like, "I'm writing a story, Mark," and you're like, "Oh, cool, man, tell me about it." And then 3 years later, you're just like banging the door, like, "Yeah, man, fucking, I'll take next door. Give me the room with Ian.
I'll pay my poll tax. I'll pay my poll tax.
I'll be good. I promise." He was like clinically depressed, but wasn't he? He was like
Aye.
bad depressed, which I mean, doesn't he forgive what you've put us through with that film,
Aye,
man?
aye.
But
And it's like, what is the point of it?
I know that's what I was going to
It's,
ask you. So what did you think? With the
It's
point?
torture porn.
Aye, 100%.
Aye.
It's in the category A, torture porn.
And the fact, fucking category.
I would think.
It's the fact that at the start you see a wee family and there's like they're setting it up. Like you're learning a wee bit about this family, and you're like, oh, aye, maybe these are some of the main characters. Then she just fucking blows them away, man. And you're like, right, here we go. And then
Aye.
all bets are off, man, for
Aye.
the remainder of this movie.
That's what I was going to say to you, but right, like so the first time I watched it, I've got to admit, we'll get to the last like half hour or whatever of the film as well, right? But up until that point, I enjoyed it because I didn't have a fucking clue what was going on. I was actually hoping that you would have just like opening scene, the wee lassies just out running for dear life. I thought you'd have went, I'm not watching that.
I didn't want to.
I'll just Google like the guy's name. It's clinically depressed. All right, cool. That's enough for me.
No, mate, it was like,
And that wasn't even me that recommended this film, by the way. Just for the record,
Aye.
that was Neil's.
Neil went, we should watch it,
suggestion,
and then
aye.
probably watched it and went,
Aye.
I can't make it in the day. It's under a blanket now, man, fucking sweating.
Aye, cold sweats, man.
It's
But it did keep you guessing.
no, but you're right though. Like, see what you said there. I did think that right at the start. I watched that bit where she's getting tortured, or she runs away from the place, and I was just like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" And because you just already told me it's bleaker than what was the other movie,
When Evil Looks.
The Rotting Man.
When
Aye,
Bleak Looks.
aye. The bleakness, man, at the Argentine fields, man. And it was, I was like, if it's bleaker than that, but at least that had some semblance of a point.
Aye.
I don't think there was a point to this.
No, but that's the thing. Like, I hate to be that kind of artsy fartsy type thing, but I think is that not what he was going for? It's the pain of life in it. What is the point?
Aye, so
That's what I'm thinking.
So you think that with the
He's
martyr,
French.
making the person a martyr,
Aye.
right?
Yeah.
So that's like as if we'll see God, and then the person realizes that you don't find out, and maybe there's no, and that's how the woman near the end.
Aye, what do you
Takes
make
her
of that
heat
then?
off, man.
Right, so this is the bit that fucking annoys me so much, right? So the whole point, right, is they torture these people, these women, because apparently they're more susceptible to it or something like that, right?
Right.
They put them through enough pain that when they're on the brink of death, some of them get that level of ecstasy
Where they
which prolongs
transcend.
it, aye, and it transcends, and then
They see death
they're
in life.
hoping that they can then tell them what they see because they want this wee cabal or whatever. They want to know what's there. So then, see when the woman's like that,
I bet you there's things like that in real life.
100. In fact, I'll get to that.
Right.
I'll get to that. But so see when she's like flayed and all that, right? And she's like, "Come here," and the wee woman's like up and she like whispers to her and that, right? Always annoys me that when you don't hear what they're saying, she'll like fucking turning it up. But like, so she whispers to her and then she goes away immediately and just blows her brains out, right? So
No, it's not immediately. It's like then they gather all the
Well,
guys,
they're all there. But aye,
And
so how does that work then? So then she returns to them, but goes upstairs.
So
and
what?
shoots herself, right?
Aye.
So see when that happens, then that's what I was going to ask. Is
it's no soon. It's soon after. I get what you mean.
Right, almost immediately, right?
Aye.
So she goes in, does that, but did that mean that what she's told her is like she's like Mia, and she's come in, she's went, this is fucking brilliant by the way, and then dies, and she's went, I'm dying then, and joined her, but then why would she not tell the rest of them?
Die. You're right. She doesn't die.
Does she not die?
No, she gets put in this mad like ice goo shit and gave hunters she's drugged up.
Aye,
So
that's
she's
right.
alive,
so she's still alive then,
but
right?
Her eyes are looking that way as if they were when she transcended. So that's the ending.
Aye.
As if they've kept her.
And
there.
to that point.
So what's the point? Surely when she blew herself away, fucking mad Jacques or whoever's upstairs just went, fuck it, went down the stairs and went, here hen, tell me what you fucking saw.
What's happened?
Aye.
Share that's what I mean. It's like, so she's either told her this is brilliant and she's went up and shot herself because she's like, well, I can't wait to die.
Or what she's heard is so grim and bleak.
She's went and thought, I'm going to do it anyway. It makes any sense.
No, aye, because if it is bad,
you'd be wanting to stay alive.
I want to stay alive for that as long as possible.
We're no martyring these women. We're taking the young cunt's blood to prolong her life then, because that's bad.
Aye.
That's what I mean. It's like ambiguous, but an annoying ambiguous.
I think the only thing that makes sense is what you said then.
That it's good.
That it's good and she wants to go there.
So why did you not tell the rest of them here it's brilliant, everybody bang bang?
Because maybe she thinks they're scum.
I'm going first.
Mademoiselle is probably scumming on, man.
I'm going first.
Aye, you're going down.
It could well be, man.
Going down to Chinatown, Mademoiselle.
Aye.
But it's like everything about it, mate. Like the woman with the thing welded to her fucking eyes.
Grim, innit?
Whenever she cuts her wrists and all that. I was just like, what am I watching here?
I know, but I know that you're no a big horror fan, obviously.
I'm not a fan of like normal Hollywood horrors, mate. Why was I watching this?
This French mid 2000 thing, man. Because Neil put it in the hat. No, I'll back Neil with that. Is that it is an experience of a film? I think, right?
It certainly was.
Because on your first view, I think that's that's why it's a one and done. Your first viewing, it really is a true film of what is happening. You've got a wee lassie running, then you've got this demented woman that's been haunted by some mad crazy woman, and then you've got that lassie just blows the family away. Then it turns out the vision she sees is real, but then it's no, because then she gets shot, and then she finds a woman. And at that point, I was just like, what is going on? What is happening? I was getting annoyed.
I thought there was clever things like that. Like, there was multiple bits where you thought this is the main person.
Aye.
And maybe when Evil Lux took creative license for that.
Right.
In the sense, remember, there's a guy at the start that you think, oh, he's the main guy.
Aye.
And he just gets done.
Aye.
So that was kind of similar.
Aye.
But they done it twice in this movie.
Swerves on top of swerves.
That woman out the game, and you're just like, right, who's this movie about? Oh, it's about her, right?
Aye.
And then let's peel her skin off.
And
that's like, right, okay. Mate, what is wrong with you?
That's the thing. With
imagine
me?
The fucking guy that...
Oh, right, aye.
Imagine going to the Cannes Film Festival, right? And everybody's sitting there watching your movie, and at the end of it, they're all like, fucking hell, and he's looking about waiting for them all to go, and they're like, fuck's sake.
That's when the producer will turn to the cunt of the guest, and he'll turn around to him and go,
oh, that thing you're saying it, I wrote in like
that. That's why I was saying, like, this with this one though, I know that I'll never think, does that actually happen? Because I was thinking, imagine that was just a pure bleak build up just to get an ending where she's flayed and she's just hanging there, and then Joe Pesci comes in and goes, hey, what's the matter with you? And then the credits go up. But I know I'll never forget that.
The theme for Big Break comes on or something with Chaz and Dave. It's only a game, so
this is credits,
good fight.
But so the thing is though, I'm stalling because I totally forgot what I was going to say again.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like, I think I've talked enough about this movie.
That's what I was going to say.
The real world thing you were going to bring up.
So the irony of that is when you finally find out who the main character is. That's the part of the film I don't really bother with, because that's when it descends into pure torture porn. She's just getting like fucking, the big cunt comes up and just keeps getting her kidney shots and all that.
Before that's a story,
and
then you're just treated, if that's the right word, to this prolonged kicking, man. And you're just like, right, we get it. You've told us this is what's happening here. Can we not have go to a cloak on the wall and come back and she's just pure fuck? Like, I don't need to see this.
To see it.
Who's this for?
Pain, detail, because apparently that's what he wanted to put the audience through, pain. And you're like, all right, I kind of was by that
Right,
point.
then,
Do you know
like,
what?
see for art at its purest form, right? I get if that's what he's saying, that all different range of emotions.
I cried,
Aye.
therefore you cry. And
Aye.
you're like, all right, thanks, Jack. But see, the thing is, though, see, like in films when there's like brutality and all that, right, I'm kind of desensitized to that, so nothing really kind of phases me. But see, when she's getting fed the gruel, I can't watch that, man. It makes my stomach go. I'm like, turn that away, man.
You're
hate
not
that.
getting that saucy sort of for Jack and Ellie.
Oh man, not at all, man. But so.
But see, you're saying there about the art thing, like it's artistic direction. I can't even say anything bad about that, because I remember when I would write wrestling, there was certain times where I'd have it look like real fucked up things happened. Like, I'll give you an example. Lionheart, after he'd broke his neck and came back, right? Mm-hmm. We done a thing in Edinburgh where it looked like he'd broke his neck again on a move.
Right.
And people were in the crowd freaking out, man.
Aye.
For real.
Right?
Aye. But then when his opponent Kenny's greeting, and it's all been done fucking brilliantly, right? Lionheart then nips up like Shawn Michaels and fucking super kicks and pins him, and he's the 0G champion, right?
Aye.
And the crowd are angry, man.
Aye.
Right? Angry.
Like bad heat, or angry that they get suckered in so bad?
It was a mix, right? So
Right.
there was like, in today's world in wrestling, they'd be online about it going, this is a
Up in
disgrace,
arms,
that,
man.
mate.
Aye.
But that's the way we saw it, was like, this, we want to get sometimes
A visceral reaction.
We don't want to just always go, yay. Sometimes we want a visceral reaction, and we got it.
Aye.
And guess what? He went off an amazing heel run and ended up being the champ. So
That's it.
do you know what I mean? It
That's-
was like, so I can't really sit here and say that sometimes I've not wanted to get reactions that people wouldn't go to a wrestling show and think they were going to experience at them.
Aye, I get
for
it.
an artistic
Aye,
direction.
it's a risk, 100%. Like,
Oh, it
it's
was
a
a risk,
calculated
mate.
risk
Aye.
of.
When half the front
this-
was in tears, I'm like, this might not work.
Aye,
And
this
then
could go tits up, man. But
I'm pulling the barrier out as if I've phoned an ambulance now, and I'm looking about going, I hope this works. It did though, it worked brilliant. It was a fucking amazing moment. But aye, that's I get that, right?
you can tap into it from that
Aye.
point of view, from an artist's point of view, kind of
Aye.
thing. Aye, 100%. But it's just, and I think, for me personally, I think it does pay off for the style of film that it is, but it 100% is not a rewatchable film.
No, I'd
this
never
isn't
watch
a
that
film
again as
when
long
you've
as I live.
got the sniffles and you're like, I'm just going to hunker down, put a film on, and then you're not going to stick my
I'm
arms
never
on, do you
even
know what I
going
mean?
to suggest to anybody in the world to watch this ever, because I don't want them watching this and then thinking, what's up with
What
me?
you went through, I
They're
get
like,
you.
what's up with that cunt, man? Like,
Aye.
what's his trauma? Do you know what I mean?
But the real world thing with that, right? There's
Somebody get Bobby the Brown fucking Heenan on the phone.
Aye. We need somebody to cheer us up, man. Get Bobby on the phone.
Well, I guess we're going to just write them up. Na 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 na.
But there's a French philosopher called Georges Bataille, right? And this cunt was like mega perverted and that, right? Like Hellraiser, that's based on his sort of like ideology. It's like kind of the mix and blend, or like the dichotomy of pain and pleasure type idea. He actually uncovered a real like cabal that actually performed that on young women for that same sort of reaction.
What,
So
for
to gain knowledge of after death effects and stuff like that. So that's where that guy pretty much took
Wow,
the
man.
concept and ran with it, because he was clinically depressed as well.
I thought there was going to be things like it. I didn't know there was a group that
Aye.
were exactly like that.
It's-
That's fucking
I remember,
wild, man.
like, when I first seen the film, it affected me in that way, and I was like, what the fuck is this about, kind of thing.
Aye.
And then I
Done a bit of digging.
digging into it, that I came across that, and I was like, fuck, this thing actually existed, and it was called something, man, like Leah Claire or something. It's definitely no Leah Claire, but it was something like that. And
Who was it?
It was a
This
real
film's
group.
remade.
Aye, an American man. Don't watch it, man. It's
But,
an abomination.
Who watched it and went, let's do it again?
Let's do it again, American style, man. Well, see, the thing is, right, whether you love it or hate it, you need the shit in it for it to have the impact.
What that isn't he?
Well, that's the
Worth
American one. It's just ripped all the guts out of the stuff that has that impact, and they've just gave you this pure banal fucking drama thing. So that was Martyrs.
They didn't need to fucking torture anybody, man. They could just have got Baba Wagner on the phone. Do you remember her? It's a mad blind Romanian woman that's always, to this day, she's always on social media. She's long dead.
What's her name? How do you spell it?
Baba, B-A-B-A,
Aye.
and then space, Wagner, V-A-G-N-A, maybe? There we go, Baba Wagner, there she is. So she's a psychic. There you go, there's all my eye, no eyes, mate. So, she's a mad Romanian woman. But apparently she could see the future, that's what they say.
Right.
But it's a bit suspect because to this day, whenever something happens, they go, Baba Wagner predicted this. It's everything like 9/11, everything kind of. But she says it kind of vague. There will be this shadowy. But I just think she was an old mental woman, right? Who was fucking no there. And maybe fucking she's Higgy. And then Yuri, who's no there for the families, just sitting writing down every sentence she says.
Aye.
And if you spout shite all day, every day,
Aye.
you're going to hit a couple of home runs.
Eventually, a 6-foot guy's going to go in and rob a fucking shop.
Aye.
And you're like, you fucking predicted that? And you're like, nah. So what, Yuri Geller?
Yuri Geller's got the Ben Spoots,
He's
mate.
the cunt that got her book?
No. Yuri was just a random name for Romania, I said.
Right,
Yuri Geller got a
I
book.
thought-
No, she wasn't doing a tour. Round Strathclyde Uni, no, that
I
be fucking opening for Keith Chegwin, mate.
I thought you meant Yuri Geller's the responsible for her.
I know
Like,
this is
he
one of the
wrote a
bleakest
book.
episodes, mate, but my face hurts for laughing, man. I've actually got pain on the side of my fucking jaw, man.
Right, so suspense and dread.
Fuck.
Oh wait, actually, sorry, I've no.
So what we're going to do here, we can't give you the final tally, we'll need to give you that next week in the Halloween special.
Aye.
When Neil's back.
It'll need to be the bumper episode for that. Aye. So you've got.
Oh, we're not talking about Martyrs again when Neil shows up next week.
No.
Neil, here's your scores. Let's move on.
He'll give
Have you seen this Bobby Brown video where he broke a bag of gear?
We'll get on, and then we'll get onto the Wicker Man. So you've got like suspense and dread, and you've got 3, 5, or 6 left. 6.
Aye.
The film,
No,
isn't it?
wait, is it suspenseful though? I don't think it is. For 3, 5, and I go for 5.
Fine.
Oh no, in fact, the only one left's a Wicker Man in it.
The 2 Wicker Men, aye. Wicker Men.
But see, it's the moral dilemma of, do I want this to win? So then people have to watch
go and
this.
watch this film, aye.
I mean, they don't have to, but like,
No, they definitely have to.
aye, 100%. If you watch this on a regular basis, you need to.
And then just watch like Heat or something.
Give
instead of
it
things
6
like
because the Wicker Man, Wicker Men.
the Wicker Men.
Aye.
The thing is, though,
A pun at a Wicker Man isn't going to fucking top this one.
definitely know the remake, but I mean, you have to kind of watch the original with, like, I know we're jumping ahead, obviously, but you kind of have to watch the original with the 70s eyes, don't you? Because it's like,
Well, that's my decision to make, mate. I
true,
don't think
true.
it's got Wicker Man. I've got a general idea what it is. I know the bit with the bees and all that. I don't think it's going to come anywhere close to a woman getting her skin ripped off, man. You know what I mean?
fair point. fair point, mate. And I'm going to go 6 and all, actually, then, because it does have a lot of dread.
The longer the note, the longer the dread.
I think for me, see when the mad cunt in the mad fucking armour came up for the basement, right? And she had her in the bath.
How is that a sentence, man? Like,
No, and it actually happened, man. Like that is in the film. But like, see that whole sequence, that had a bit of dread for me. I won't lie, because I was by that point I was like, I've no clue where this is going, and I don't know who this is. Is she an alien? Like, and I that was quite dreadful.
aye.
So I'll give that a 6.
6.
Definitely.
This is going to win, isn't it?
It probably is going to win, mate. Right, so hold
Well,
on.
if you're wanting a Halloween horror night, you know what I mean?
I mean, you can't get.
There's a lot of
lost.
horror, man.
Right.
Aye.
Like 1. Get 2, 5, and 6 for this one.
Right, so what's the next one?
Next one is horror tropes.
What have I got left? What numbers?
2, 5, and 6.
I'll go for 5.
5.
Aye.
I mean, it was kind of tropey, I suppose. What have I got left? Hold on. I've got 3, 5, and 6. Aye, I'm going to go with 3.
Right.
think a good middle ground with that is...
I think if I had a better lower number,
I
would have went for that.
Because it did have some tropes, but it wasn't at least... it's what we were saying.
Well, there was a lot of stuff I've never seen in a movie before.
Aye, he was taking a lot of risks with it and stuff like that. I'm like, right, okay, that's fresh. That's going to be in my brain forever.
That's a new angle.
So, confronting fears...
It is going to be in my brain forever, right? Like some of these bits. Like, see, I remember when I was away in school, when the internet first came into John Paul Academy, somebody showed me the video of the Russian soldier getting his head cut off with a bayonet. Aye. And I remember that vividly to this day. I remember exactly how his face looked. I couldn't tell you how what fucking second cousins' faces look like for back in the day, mate. I can tell you what that Russian soldier's face looked like, man. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, that's there forever.
Aye, and I think there's a couple of bits of this fucking movie that are going to be sealed into my brain for eternity, mate.
But I mean, it swings and roundabouts, innit?
Like if I'm on my deathbed one day, I'll be like, all my life passing by, all my family and all that, my Wayne on a swing when he's wee, and then it'll just be, oh, there's that one with no skin going, oh,
no again.
Why is that there?
But then again, it swings and roundabouts with cinema, but because then you've got that, and then you'll have Al Pacino going like, she's got a great ass as well. So
great ass,
great ass.
Put that in my fucking.
I know, man, that's how it ends the film, man. Well, no, when she blows her brains out, that's probably not the best place to have him coming in and saying that. But
no, I mean at the end of my life.
Aye.
I just turn to my missus as I'm dying and I just go, ah, she did have a great ass.
She has a great ass.
Start bleeding through the nose. He's flatlining. 2,
2, 4, and 6. Right, so confronting fears. You've got a 1, 4, and 6.
6.
6. Right, I've got a 6 on all, man, and I'm
right. Well, we are getting up the next scores.
Go on,
I got this T-shirt for Subculture Tees they sent me on Instagram. A wee Partick Thistle number, and it's got this on the back here. Mary Hill is wonderful. I'll give you this one unless you're listening on Spotify or Apple. There you go, bad boy. We'll put a wee the Instagram address up at the bottom of the page. By the way, if you want to send me, Roy, or Neil any free clobber, feel free, man. Anybody.
100%.
Aye, I love free shit, man. Aye, so what's the next one?
Creepiness and spookiness. You've got a 2, 5, and a 6.
Creepiness. It's a 6 again, mate.
6.
Aye, like spookiness. Aye, it's not like a Halloweeny ooh sort of thing, but creepiness.
It was definitely creepy.
Aye.
It was creepy as fuck.
Aye, is she really gonna cut her arms for her elbows all the way down to her fucking wrist?
Oh, aye. She is. Aye.
She didn't bleed a lot.
No, but I mean, like she was milked. She looked quite pruny. I mean, like she was quite. I don't think a lot of shit's coming out of that vein, man.
Dust.
Because I mean, we can only. I mean, we've seen that she had literal bits of armor, like hammered onto her. Mm-hmm. So we can only imagine what other shits went on in there, man. Which is another thing and all, right? Like at the same time, like it's all about what they can see. So why have they got her eyes pure clamped up with metal?
Oh, aye.
Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I didn't write it.
No, that's a great point.
Aye.
So if the whole point is for them to transcend, and you need to see their eyes, because when she does, they look at her eyes and go, oh my god, she's looking.
She's in transcendence and all that.
Why is this other bird? They've just went, we're just going to weld her eyes shut.
Aye, get the hammer. Weld, take the fucking hang off, man. Aye, I know. But I mean, it's one of the things, innit? You don't.
I don't think the guy was of sound mind in the first place, mate, so I don't think we can really overanalyse what he was up to, man.
Aye.
All day I want to, do you know what I mean?
No, I wouldn't, mate.
Right, what have we got left?
So we've both got a 3, 4, and 6 left for this category, which is genre variety. I mean,
I'll need to put it at 3, mate.
I'm gonna go the lowest with that. I think that's going to be one of the ones I'll swap next week and all, because that should be one. Because it was just, but then again,
you can't. That's the whole point of the game you've created, mate. Is you don't know what other ones are going to come up, so you've got to be selective.
But I did say at the start we have one swap.
Oh shit!
We just won.
That's probably the one I'd swap.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. But then again, When Evil Lux wasn't very variety worthy either, wasn't it? That was just a one note bleakness, man.
Aye.
So, but we've already scored that a 2. So,
I think if I was picking 1 or 2 for any of these, I'd pick 1 for this.
For that one, probably. Aye. But the only other one left is the Halloweeny feeling.
0,
man. 100%. Aye. Definitely. So, mate, that's the thing, man. This one's actually fucking...
running away with it so far.
So far, it's going to have a big score.
But we need to have Neil's results as well.
Aye.
Right.
And
So
from what I remember, I think Neil is a fan of this film as well. Like, so
don't speak on behalf of him if he's.
no, I'm not. Absolutely, I really do want to hear his thoughts on it. I know, man. So
I want to ask him why. Why have you done this to me?
why? I'll never forgive you, Neil.
Why have you done this to me? And then ran away the week we were meant to talk about it.
Aye. He's just went, nah, I'm not having any part of that one, man. Right, so that's currently on 50, just with our points.
My God, this is going to fucking storm it.
And it's currently in second place with When Evil Lux, which is in 53. So if Neil scores at anything less than a 3 overall, then it's fine. If not, then that's our current leader.
But there's more categories in that, so this is winning.
I know, man. Aye.
Unless the Wicker Man absolutely fucking storms it, which I don't see happening.
Unless one of them trounce up the rest, because we do have a lot of 4s and 5s, so it might do alright, but this has picked up a lot of 6s, man.
We're relying on Nicolas Cage here, man.
I know, man.
We need Big Nick to
if
fucking
anybody is able to whip out a line like fucking "she's got a great ass" in a horror film, it could be old Nick.
He was coked at his banger during that movie.
I would imagine he'd be coked out.
He's admitted it on stage now. He said like he was method acting.
Aye.
Taking hunters a gear.
Aye. Methadone acting, man.
Aye. Fucking hell. See if we wrap this one up then.
Aye.
How far anyway? Aye, it's a good distance in. But I was going to ask you this. Have you noticed this thing? And I meant to point it out. We're driving down the country roads at the back of like where Codern that is towards my house there.
Right.
There's a sign on one of the hills that says "This way for pumpkin picking." Right? What the fuck is pumpkin picking? I know it's picking a pumpkin, I'm no stupid.
I was going to say
but why is this new? Like, because everybody's posting about it online.
Right.
Everybody's putting videos up, picking pumpkins and that. I feel like this is a glitch in the Matrix, mate. Because everybody's talking like, aye, pumpkin picking as if it's always been there.
As if it's been there forever.
I've never heard of it before.
It's the first one for me.
I've heard it in America.
Aye.
But like people here are talking like
it's new here.
It's a regular occurrence.
It's 100% new here, man. It's
like,
the first I've ever heard it.
There was fields of fucking pumpkins.
Aye, with hay bales and all that. And you're like in the middle of Glasgow. Fuck off.
That's a lie.
But mate, see when you're thinking about it now as well, right? The other day, couple of days ago, right? When it was pissing the rain again for like 2 days.
Here's out in the pumpkin fields. That urine fucking Baba Wagner.
Pure raging, man. They're ruining the pumpkins. But see,
let's
like,
try and do a segment where we don't bring up fucking Fritz or something.
No. This one's going to be clean. This is PG-13, man, for sure. But like, see,
over that shit, man.
When it was pissing the rain the other day, right? I was aware of the rain. Like, I was actually like annoyed by it.
So we talking about the Matrix thing here?
Aye, so that's what I was thinking. It was like it feels as if, because I mean we're Glaswegian, we were born in the rain.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
our bread. Aye. We were born in it, right? So like,
I was born in Postal Park.
So like, we're not meant to be annoyed by that. But I was actually annoyed with it, and I was actually starting to think, wait a minute, like our summers have actually been banging, and in the last couple of years we've been getting deep into November before we'd see like kind of rain and all that coming back. And now I'm thinking, like, has it always been that way, or like no it has been bleaker than that, innit? So what's happening?
Global warming, I think.
Probably. That's a lot sinister than I was thinking.
I
was thinking we're in a different Matrix, or like just in a different universe, you know what I mean, where it's like when we go pumpkin picking and all that, man. But
no, it could be, mate, for all you know.
It could be.
But the global warming thing, we're going to hit a sweet spot where we're going to be like Spain before we burst into flames like 10 years after that.
I can live with that.
So mate, I'm 40. See if between like fucking 45, 55, 60, we get a wee bit where we're pure having siestas and all that. Picking an orange off a tree.
A pumpkin.
A pumpkin. Just get a wee pumpkin.
Sitting on a hay bale.
It's pure manky because of the sun. It's all fucking congealed or that.
It's not natural, but it's fine. Right. It's fine.
But I'd be happy with that.
I'd be alright.
I mean, Spain's in flames. People are fleeing in boats. Not that kind of live there anymore.
That's just tough,
man.
That's just looking
you
at
had
things.
it sweet as a nut for years.
We're
in the rain. Now it's our time to shine or burn. You know what I mean? Factor 50
I'll
on.
take it, man.
Geese it, man.
See, when you think about it that way, but yeah, actually
Glasgow goes buck wild when the sun's out.
Like,
because people go, is this all the sun we're going to get? And Birds have got fucking summer dress on, frocks. Guys are lad taps off. Mate, it's 8 a.m.
I'll never wear tap again.
Aye.
No,
And then all the pubs,
I will burn every tap.
all
that I
the
own.
pubs just move their furniture outside into the street.
I know.
Aye.
Aye, it's good times, man.
Get
Like,
some vitamin D in you, man.
I think, see, when you know how like whenever you got a globe, as soon as like a globe appeared when you were a wee boy, everybody done the spinning it. Where it lands, that's where you're going on holiday, right? That's essentially what it's like when you're born. You could have been born anywhere,
Aye.
at any time, and all that sort of thing. I think, like, what are the odds of being born here? Which it is a bit of a shithole, but see, when all things considered, it's all right. And then, like you're saying, like with global warming, we're actually going to get the sort of decent end of that tail off. And I'm like, we actually fucking hit the fucking lottery, man, a few times here.
With that and all, like in the UK, you don't get earthquakes, you don't get typhoons, you don't get hurricanes,
absolutely.
you don't get.
The insects are tiny.
Aye, there's
You know what I mean?
things that will bite you and kill you and all that.
No.
My mate in Australia's been bit twice by a fucking spider that can kill you.
And that's what happens.
And you just go into the hospital and it's just another day. Janice, come out here, there's another cunt been bit by a spider.
Aye.
And they show you a chart in the one and go, what one was it? And he says, see if you get bit, you just need to look. You can't go, oh no!
Aye,
You need to
run
go,
away
where's
from
that
it.
fucking spider?
Aye.
And try and get a photo in your phone or something.
That's
Imagine
why
you were like,
I won't
imagine
go.
your head was a bit fucked and it was like the 80s and you're in there going, I think it was that one. And they're like, are you sure? Like, no.
What if it bit you in the head and it's swollen? Where is he, man? I know,
Like
that's
that
like,
Game Theme Hospital. Where he's
the Vic and Reeves thing where he's the master chef
Yes.
of the mad floating thing. That's what I'd be like, man. That's why I would never go. That's
So
why I'll stay
pumpkin picking is for wanks, that's what I'm saying.
here. Oh, 100%.
Aye.
Aye. So you want to wrap that up there, man?
Aye, fuck it, why not, mate? This has been an absolute fucking tour de force, man. Right, fuck it, aye. This has been the Heavy Good Podcast. Next week is a Halloween special. We'll give you the scores completed for Martyrs, and Neil will be back, and we will look at The Wicker Man, both versions of it. And I think Roy's got some other things planned because it's Halloween. He keeps messaging me random things. So,
Too right.
aye, this has been the Heavy Good Podcast. I am Mark Dallas. This is Roy Bryson. Neil will be back, and we'll see you next week.